Stand. You know, I always make whatever a discussion class, I give you the intel, you go and do your verifications. My own most of the cases to give you the intel, you go and do your verifications and your findings. So don't always take our word for everything, rather than always do your verification. I always urge you to do your verification. Very, very important. I think this is our first broadcast since, let's say, since the winter. So most of the time we are going to be seeing in a place like this. So be having it in mind. If it does not seem me, if the weather is not fair enough, we do it as usual. Let me just introduce the topic as I declare this very broadcast tonight opened in the name of the God of the ancestors of our land. He said. Now they are creating a new energy, frequency, and vibration to rhyme with their devilish plans. Most of us, we know today they are in Egypt. They are in a summit of the UN climate change. Now, it is becoming so terrible for them because what they have done, they are trying to see if they can be able to manipulate the weather to rhyme with their agenda, and it's not going to work. If it works, know that I'm not called by God. If it is the God that have given me the assignment tonight, I'm cursing them again and again. He planning I think, but it can't work. Even when you yourself, that they are even using, you try to support them, it can't work. Because most of all, the problem we have today that we don't even know what we want for ourselves. But thank God, your own life, God has revealed it to me that what is coming, it was not supposed to be for you. Now, COP27 UN climate change is the gathering of all the works. If you watch it, the reason why I always want to give us, I always call it insight or intel. Intel at times is 50-50, but most of the intel I'm giving to you is 99% of 100. And nobody ever guarantees intel. Most of the intel or most of the thought I share with you here is 99% of 100. That to say how truthful it is. Now, if you watch it vividly clear, to the observation I've done so far, Xi Jinping is not in Egypt as we speak. He's not in Egypt. Let us end it there as only one of the world leaders. Let end it there. And now why are they not there? Because these same people promoting climate change, they are the one that owns the Great Reset. And what does the Great Reset contains? But every one of us should be cleared about whenever these people gather, they are gathering to see what we are now. Now, a lot of they are trying to create a new energy, different from the natural one God created, so that you can start working according to what they have put in your system or what they are about to put in your system. Let people assume they have not harmed anybody. They still have the plans, so that this video will be good for everyone to watch. Because if you watch it very vividly clear, we are not very discriminating. I'm not a leader that believes in discriminations. The reason why at times, I always tell you things. Just hold on, please. I need to permanently discharge all these things so that the time I'm going to spend, I don't want anything to be undone. So that's it. So that the reason why they are doing all these things, so that whatever thing they have created can run with it. Nothing happened to the climate. They have been the one manipulating it. That's why Antonio Guterres will not die so yes, sir. The Secretary General of UN. They are there as we speak. They are not talking about the economic situations. Economic crisis everywhere. Economic crisis everywhere. Protest is going on in Belgium. Economic crisis. Spain done the load. Things are expensive. You guys are not increasing salary. Now, how does it come? It comes as a result of what they want to turn human being to. For we Christians, we believe that God said, do you think anything can be wrong with what God has created? Anything cannot be wrong. All these sicknesses you see today, homozaitis, homo sapiens, tuberculosis, they created all. Oh, one of your makawasu, but today, the more they feel, the more you feel they are looking for a solution to the problem, the more they are creating more. That's why they are sad. Imagine you are gathering because of climate. What have changed in the climate? Now they draw rain. Now they cause hurricane. Now they cause earthquake. A lot of people have forgotten the volcano eruption that happened in Las Palmas. They are the ones that caused it now. The records are there for people that want to know. It's only people that don't want to know. Now I know they know. For me, I know about their plans. I know about everything about them. I know it. It is the God of my ancestors that will. That's why I tell you things before it happens. It don't need to happen before I tell you. I will not even say, I caused it beforehand. If I boy Egypt, if I boy carry, no solution to their problem. They have to pay for every atrocity they have committed. Sunak, the new British Prime Minister, now manage the guy to go. The guy was not interested in going. Sunak, now manage that minute, now Sunak to go there. Now what you know? If you tell the people in that meeting, and if you have been following our programs, you should be able to know that yes, they have gathered again. They are not there for you. I know there are about 20% or 30% of other leaders who just also go feeling so okay now. Now their mind be now so their own be. But the main people that own this very thing, if you watch it now, Italian new Prime Minister, Giorgia Meloni, will no longer be holding such meeting with them. Because Giorgia Meloni is a different person entirely. She's a game changer. She is to demilitarize what the previous administration did. He's not going to continue forcing you to take the injection. He's not going to continue forcing you to take what's not in your mind. What that woman stands for is salvation for humanity and restoration of our past glory. So anytime you see leaders, CCP is not there, Putin is not there. Let's not talk about our Baba himself, or Gakpa of them all. Then King Jong-un, who is not there. Morodi is not there. Indian Prime Minister or representative is not there. No, there is a demonic meeting. That's what they are heading today. Now, they are not trying to create a different energy that will ram with their plans. Because this very earth God created, there is a way God did his breeze. God's own breeze is like air condition. When you breathe it in, it gives you what you want. That's why when we are in Africa, most of us, we are not sick. A lot of people are still surprised today. And if you just see Nigerian girls, cream what they use for hair, if you use another word for your body, go see Nigerian girls, they may fear. Because the environment is not being over contaminated. Here, the water you use to bath, everything is weaponized. So anytime you see them gather, you better start praying. God Almighty, as they are gathering right now, let them gather to scatter. Let them begin to lose emotions. The NATO summit they had in Madrid, precisely in Cancun, they didn't talk about any good thing. Today they are there. They are talking about climate change. What is changing the climate and who causes it? They are the one manipulating it. Donald Trump have not been a preacher of climate change right from time because he knows them. That man believe on let's build the economy. The rest of that things will take care of themselves. And why are they? Why are there conflict in the world today? Some leaders is saying yes, some are saying no. I told you yesterday that Putin have already finished the Kazeda Mafia and Malaysia in Ukraine. They are not demilitarizing NATO. A very big war ahead. A big problem is looping. If we don't get it right now, it's never. Either now or never. I know most of all, we are still trying to shy away from the truth. As we tell you right now, economic crisis, Greece are on the street protesting. Greece are on the street protesting. Belgium are on the street protesting. No news media will show you this, apart from maybe the flash at times. Why are they covering it up? So that everybody did not connect their head together to know what these people is up to. That's why. They are trying to hide a lot of things. They are still trying to hide a lot of things. They are still trying to go to Egypt and, say, we are combating climate. Why must it be UN climate change? Why must that one be the discussions? Why are they not talking about suffering Africans? Now, these people, their mission has been right from time. No person will ever live a better life in Africa. If you watch those of us today that even have fidelity or gene in our lives, who believe on fighting the true fight and all of that, we are in the West here. Why the rest of that people, they believe that, if I talk now, they don't give me food. Who program these things? They are being the one that programs it. That's why if we must be able to survive what is coming, let first of all know their plans. Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. He said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. The reason why you are pre-clam or anytime they gather, you feel they are there for themselves. They are not there for you. Do you know, funny enough, we don't even know where Spanish government stand put. I know some of the alliance, Spanish people join them. But the government in general, we don't know where they stand. They not be cabal, but they stand for fence. That's why today, Pedro Sanchez, they use the remote, they carry that one up and down. Nowhere cabal, not they. Queen, Vatican, and the Washington deep states, they are the one that are planting up government everywhere. They plan to go. If you don't want to do according to them, leave. If you don't want to do according to them, leave. Just the same way is, I'm trying to tell you about Peter Obi's own, that the system needs to be shut down. If people see it's going to be the same system, it's going to become their puppet. Do it like if you not do a command, now so it go be. Where is Obama today that gave us Buhari? Now, anytime the West come out that they want to help you, always question that help they are giving to you. I think Obama is alive. He's seeing what the problem it caused in Africa. He killed Muammar Gaddafi and he gave us Buhari to come and kill us. Then which any of the black idiots that are supposed to still believe on that man, you don't know today, they were the one that gave it. Even when Buhari was not supposed to come back the second time. We all know Buhari lose the second time. We all know Buhari was supposed. Have you ever seen one day our senators? They sit down together and they are trying to even form any form of impeachment. Have you ever one day see that they complain of Buhari? Do you know how many times Donald Trump have been impeached? Impeachment host number 1, Satan border. Impeachment host number 2, he called Ukraine president Zelensky. Tell him congratulations. Impeachment host number 3, what do they call it? January 6th. They have been trying to impeach this man. Why? Because get out from this. Even when he knows that he no longer is president, they want to see impeach him again. Why are they doing it? So that there will not be salvation for humanity. So earlier the better for you to know what these people are doing. This very energy that is still remaining. It still remains up to about 50% energy. They change the rest already. They want to see how they can change the climate. Complain about climate change so that they can keep on adding a lot of things. Spanish has started advertising another virus now. They are carrying children up and down. They are trying to cover all their shames and disgrace. Small tiny person that is sick, they're causing a climate change, they cause them. It's because the ancestral, that's why it's like that. Why is this thing not common in Africa? Even the one you are seeing in Africa today, if they told you they are coming to come and give up medical whatever, they came in to come and plant sickness. They are the one that created AIDS. Ebola, they have been the one creating it. So earlier the better for you to know about the original plan for you, so that you know the way to also strategize. They are trying to change energy. Have it back of your mind though. They want to change vibration and frequency to run with their own agenda. Their news is speculating everywhere of what they have already done. The news is speculating everywhere of what these people have already done. So the news is speculating seriously. Now, what are we going to do about it is the question. Are we going to escape the danger that is coming? Is these people, they are gathering, or right now they are in COP27 in Egypt? Are they there for us? Or they are there for themselves? These are where all the freedom fighters in Africa, notably Nigeria, would have supposed to speak against their evil plans. So that when people are home, maybe if you drop them message, they may be able to get one inside. Not all the time you are feeding people with one very particular food. The person will get tired. You are not giving them a balanced diet. We should be fed with a balanced diet, giving us the appropriate information at any given time. Now, the time you tell you are a freedom fighter, you get who you they talk. Hey, me, I don't talk this one. Me me tell ya. Me wata. O hamo gyo me no vyo boda so. Me tai. Me wata. The gathering of demons is what they are doing in Egypt today. They are not gathering for you to have life and have it in abundance. They are gathering what they have already put in your system. Do denimaga ive lana? Should we create more sun? Should we allow winter to be in this very time? Or we should create excess cold? That's why you are going to be seeing a lot of flag events. Things are escalating. And most of you, if you are living in a country, try and know what is happening in your country so that you give us information. There are protests most places today. Spanish people, they have been protesting for quite some time now. But the healthcare workers, those ones, they will soon hit the streets. Imagine things are expensive. The government is not putting on the proactive measure to make sure they tackle it. How the people go to survive? And who created? How does the problem created? They were the one that created it. It don't the who for their throat. That's why they are running a tasketer. So for those of you that still believe in partisan, my dear, every you were supposed to be a patriot. You are not supposed to belong to a political party. At the time you belong to a political party, God may punish you. Because the political party we are seeing today, they are no longer serving the purpose why it was created. They are there to enrich themselves. And don't let them use you to begin to promote some certain agenda. Because you, where them they go, all of them don't already where they want to go. All those them Obama and Chuck Schumer, they know that their end have come. So you that is following them, you are going to find yourself to blame, or you will put yourself in a state of cardiac of trouble. That's why if you check all my struggling right from time, all my activism, all my advocacy have been on the truth, irrespective of whoever it may concern. I don't care. But the most interesting thing is that I've letting you know what is happening. Now don't be carried away about climate change. Why is it that the bad people are the one discussing it? Why the good people are not interested? Because there is something they want to use you for. There is something they want to turn you into. You know, at times, if you want to put a fish, maybe you just dug a swimming pool, or you dig a hole. You say, okay, this hole we want to put dirty. The mindset of everybody that, okay, that hole is there for waste bin or whatever. Automatically, we see you buy some meat. You plaster the way. The hole, for example. We see you the cut tanker, you want to put water. But now that you say you want to put here now, why you come to the big tanker? You say you want to put the dirty for inside water. You go believe, you don't know say a fish, or a gui, tortoise, or aquatic animal. Now you want to put. Now, if you follow somebody to start discussing subject, they like to say you are going to be in a state of aquatic, the chaotic and aquatic state, and you go be. And you don't need that. So the reason why they are saying climate change, they are trying to let you know in case when they are creating out anything, they also can climate to one user and tell you know climate problem, not one user and tell so. No, that they are bringing something in that's going to manipulate your life. That's why we have to say no to it. If you feel what we are doing here is not relevant, now you know. That's why we have to join our frequency. They are trying to change the frequency and the vibration. And the world is controlled by frequency and vibration. The world is controlled by energy. If they change the energy, automatically you are finished. I have a frequency which I'm operating on. I have a vibration and I have an energy. I'm speaking right now based on the energy God has given to me. That's why if they want to kill you, what the first of all do, the first of all attack your spirit. And those things they are creating, all this climate change to weaken your spirit being, so that they can start making use of you. That's why nobody, you can't use me. How are you going to use me? What narrative are you going to bring that the God of ancestors will not let me know? You think because I'm in line with the God of my ancestors. That was why the book of John chapter 4 verse 24, he make it clear. Our God is a spirit. And you are a son of a spirit, is also a spirit. That's why we are more spiritually sensitive. Our spiritual being is alive. It is a great awakening. If you are still sleeping by now, you'll be one day. So that as the time you talk about it, I talk about it. We speak to the wings. The wings will carry it. That's the use of energy. If you look at not be energy, they bring light. They say not be even eye, it take the lude. Not be even eye, it take the lude. Before God become God, he went through a process of fire. And before you go to this very position I am today, my dear, it's going to take you years. You have to gradually begin to know what's happening. I don't need to go and read or to go to Egypt to go and know what they are doing. I know that the gathering they are gathering recently is the gathering of demons. What are we going to do now? Right now, people don't decode. What are we going to do right now? That's why the revolution that's going to be happening in Europe may start from UK. If these people hit the streets on the 25th, they've already said 70,000 staff. Let's say 50,000 hit the street. That's a revolution. That is a revolution. Maybe if the government of the day refuse to succumb to what they are saying, it will lead to a new year. That's why this is the time for us to help one another. If you have €1, share with somebody that doesn't have. It's going to be more critical than this. If they want break, it go dark again. We are right now in the last fight. We are right now in the last fight. I told you at the time, precisely maybe most of you might have forget. I was already talking about UK. We left Swiss already. We are going to be going to UK. So what we are going to do in UK, we've done it. I know there's going to still be mass arrest. So the martial law is going to lead to the mass arrest. The remaining people will be seeing their position. All the government all over the world, about 80 countries all over the world, the major country, all of them is going to be arrested. Irana Waro, find your father a dead person, you're going to land in. It's a crime against humanity. Under Nuremberg Code 2.0. Could you know, after Second World War, military tribunal were created in Nuremberg. That was when they created Nuremberg Code. So don't just think, what did people do today? They are going to go scot-free. That's why if you see your state governor doing what is not supposed, like when Bini Eli that is now insulting him, they were ever praising him. Not knowing they were putting the man into problem. I know people have been begging each year you and a Guatemala 2 years, so that any person that is coming, do not use excitement to live with people God have created. Our God hates excitement. God like fornication part, they use excitement till they do something. God does not like it. Just be real. Hypocrisy is more bad than witchcraft. Don't become an hypocrite. If you see that this thing is bad, or no account whether na your mama even they do one, tell and say you no nama. Don't support anybody to do evil. That's how we find ourselves today in this state of cardiac troubles. I freedom for that will come out. You know, I went to go and tell the other day. Me have fulfilled the entire office. You are an idiot. What are you projecting? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They did not say more bad than okay, king. Give us just the chance, more take bad and small. No, they said no. I'm the second person of my way. Don't work more you are now. Nobody have even do it. Even when the OT were getting tough, don't we were suffering. I got my green pass already. I was not even having anything pass. I keep on laying course on it until they wiped it off. The power of life and death lie in the power of our tongue. I pronouncing on the word I want to live. And it must be built according to what God has laid in my heart. It must be done. That's why you keep on, you see me criticizing a lot of things. Iwe tekun igbewo gbeo, iwe Vatican de whatever, amo ita mu ehin, iwe Beckham Palace, adegbe mi ogebewo ni amaigele mi o. Nu wa ba we gan we ka we kon ni mu ye wa. Oyan fi egigbe no de York. Oyan fi egigbe. Now it's not left for you as a creator, as a human being. Because God called everything forward, let there be light and there was light. And that is the same power you have to call it forth. That is the strength and energy God has given to you. That's why he breathed the Zoe life into you. After he might have created man, he said, the same thing, I give you the same authority. At the time you have a first son, you ordain your first son. My son, go and represent me. Your son will always be respected in the family meeting because they feel that he carry your own mind, your own vibration, your own energy, and your own frequency. That's what your son comes with. He might be small. That's who you are supposed to be. That's why I'm calling forth the word I want to live. I'm calling it forth. And it must be done. That is what makes me a son of God. That's why I'm not interested about that you're Christ. He put you in crisis. You cannot tell me you have Christ. You have something. You went to go and meet them and let them inject you. You are an idiot. For still declaring you are Christ. If the bullet comes to the bar, I go and live more better life. No more suffering. I know that I'm going with my real energy. The reason why most people they don't function very well because they are not with their real spirit. They will have a quarrel with God. The angel you are seeing today, God at times you just done okay, you they useful. God will make you an angel. God will make you an angel. Some of our father, they just die and hear about the spiritual the video. They are not relevant. God is not making use of them. Those days, when person papa go die, he go appear to you, killer, and tell you the next solution to every problem in the family. He will always appear to you, giving one. But these days, no more energy, no vibration, and no frequency. The very day we realize that we are created to create, we are supposed to call it forth. This day I command you to come forth. Not even in Jesus, you call it forth because you have been given the authority. But for them to make sure they take away your creative ability, they're not going to put a mediator. You have to pass through this name. And the Ninina, they own the name. The more you mention the name, you are giving glory to them. If all these years we have used, paved the way to follow their useless narrative, to kill the narrative, we would have been doing exploit today. That was why the time of our father, Africa were the richest country in the world. It is our wealth they use in building Europe. All this white man land now, our wealth that they build them. Everything you are seeing here today, we started it. We started, they imitated us. Most of you that doesn't know, it was jealousy that made them king. But the one they invaded the Benin, that one was the wickedness of Benin people. In 1897, that was the wickedness. We are talking about 16 something, 15 something, when they have not came. We are talking about when the Restore Republic in 17 something were created. most of the time we do complain. I'm suffering because of my family background. My dear, it is your decision. Your back is on the ground because of your decision, not because of your family background. Americans also have a background. They got their independence 300 years ago, but they are more powerful than the UK Janjaweed. That was why when Donald Trump went to Buckingham Palace, he called out the queen. Because he's not even the one that owns the throne to start with. And you own that throne, it was hijacked. You know, where you live in our friend. So for those of you that will attract power to yourself, I mean, you will be our God. I mean, you way. Our God, I mean, you way. As we begin to go, we are still building more allies. And God is going to send up food soldiers. We're going to lead us to where we are going to. That's why all till now, we as an African, we belittle ourselves. Any small thing and our white people they call. Hello, come to our rescue, come to our rescue, come to our rescue, come to our rescue, come to our rescue. We are dying, we are dying. The people that would have also tried to make sure they give us what we want, we know the best in Africa know how to do is how to set their deliverer because of money. It was a dope person that saw Jesus, according to the story. Let's assume the story where it was a dope or Africa person. That's what they know how to do. The same way they sold Una the Kanu. Una the Kanu were sold out. Now, you sell Una the Kanu, now see the situation of things you are facing. If Una the Kanu were in the free world, I guess 99% of Brafa people, they will not take all of them. All these aliens, none of them preach about it. Then you are talking about Brafa, and your people have 3 V in them. You are an idiot. You are not ready for freedom. We fight freedom in no ramification. Cannot take away, not take away. What is bad is bad. No matter how beautiful it may be, but it's not impressive. To me, it is not impressive. That's why the only universal fighter in the whole Africa. Go and confirm me. That's why every topic we are treated. Go and tell the various department today. Women are no longer too interested right now about monitoring their husband's phone. Because the God of Master laid in my heart, put this in there. When I own it, there is a way you must transmit it to go and meet your other members. That's why we say some certain things. We don't say it because we don't want to bully people. Have you ever heard again I talk about Exodus 21 verse 10? Have you ever heard again? And for some time have I been saying it? There's time and season for everything. What is that constant in life will change. So if there is need for me to make reference to it, I will make reference to it. Look at one video that's circulating now. How a hotel manager caught a girl poisoning a drink of whether a fiancé or been a boyfriend. The girl see the whole ground. Let everyone assume it's a prank, for example, or a whole movie. Nobody to trust again. Because what kills a man these days is very many everywhere. What is a man now? Very many. What human be very many. Who is creating all those things? All these are the white things. They can just come to your window and blow some certain things. And what we made their plan not to come to pass. It is your spirit doing what your spirit is alive. When they are trying to plan it, something will discourage them. If, for example, I don't have energy and vibration and frequency, by now, the people today where they dark back. The fight of people for they are not fighting anyone. We are not talking about individual fight. We want back, but so we refer here. It can on you. Okay, what we're not seeing here, do you think it's easy? You thought we are made. I think your eyes clear now. If you feel you have problems, I told you good talent say me bonano. Me ma karobi queen. Wait all me we were. What's the spirit and worry me? Because when power down with power, the lesser one will bow. I have a God inside of me. You can only come and show some sign, but I'm too big for you to. I'm a very difficult equation you can't solve easily. You can't just carry paper and just solve me. Whether we were solving in the class 2 weeks, but most of you only I can't say 2 minutes in the class. And it is very, very bad. And what makes you to be straightless to the Jesus you are calling. It doesn't make your spirit beat to be strong. Yes. All these are verification we have done. I know to become a Christian is a social gathering. You can become to a, just as you join a cult and all of that. That was why they live it. It's a social organization that accepted by the government. What government acceptance? So you can be there. That's why it's people are doing ritualism inside the church. Some people they are choir member, but they still belong to what cult. They'll still go and kill in the night. All the people that you are seeing committing crime, no one doesn't belong to church. They are not pagan. They claim Christian like you. Or that very girl now will be one person that guy. It may be a choir mistress. Or man time when they get him say, "What 2 points in on we are yayi." When the man we are not telling the girl sip out of the drink, if the girl conscience was clear, it's okay now. Oh, one way no, but we ain't one because okay, the man. What have the guy done? You can see how God used a hotel manager that was supposed to be making love inside hotel, but he concentrated on the camera. That person and the boy and the girl that come. Not be saying now Mila come say the way 7 men just say come. You know normally at times. There are ways God saves you. That guy now, if he go simply go give testimony for their useless church, he go say now Jesus Christ save him. Either the prayer of his mama and his papa now save him. And the good he have also been doing. That was what made the manager right now of the hotel concentrated in watching a boy, a girl, and a guy sitting down. Normally, you are not supposed to monitor those kind of people. It is when there is 4 girls, 1 girl. You feel 4 boys, 1 girl. Maybe they not go rape or they are arguing over something. Then you not control. Okay, may I tell these people movement. That is what the God of our ancestors can do. That is what the God of our ancestors can do. Even the hotel manager was not saying Jesus Christ has saved you today. Jesus Christ, he did say it. See, how many lives have you been able to save? I've saved millions and millions of lives all over the world because of what I stand for. Salvation for humanity is sacrosanct. And that was what the Bible was supposed to be made for the gospel. The same people still shouting Jesus today online, Edo alien. Did they criticize injection? They did not. Then what makes you a Christian? Now, no, just tell me. Let me frank and sincere. If you are still assuming he doesn't know what is coming, you are deceiving yourself. Every one of us should be know that we are already a victim. What must we now do? I told you before now, many beds going to be rolling out. We have many beds, no matter the sickness, you are cured. We are going to be having Tesla free energy. A lot of things. Just the same way I read to you the other day what was happening in Dubai. United Arab Emirates. It one thing happened in Libya. Before Obama and the UN and it's supported with the EU. Do you know Donald Trump went to a lot of press interviews? He told them, we as Americans, we have made a lot of mistakes. And they have spent billions of American taxpayer money to go and start fighting unnecessary war. Now, waiting Muammar Gaddafi do why they kill him. They didn't do anything. That's why most of you will say, you and my dear, they are not devil. They are there to do. All these 3 letters in my 4 letters, all of them, they are all demonic. Look at Mossad. Look at CIA. CIA were created by the they pay homage to her. If I tell you right now, the key of our own life will be collected from the coin. When they wrote the story about Jesus, he went to her to go and collect. It was the black market they collected. Though. It was a story. Oh, they collected our wealth and give us suffering. By the grace of Almighty God, the God of Chukwu Okabiama. The key, as I tell you. Ogwima. I know you won't believe this. After all, this man to say it, not a debo you now. We still believe. He died. Man, there was a fight in the spirit realm. The key to life, to black race. They collected it from us and better their own. And right now, the European countries, they are going to be under us. I know you won't believe. Because you have a little energy, a little frequency, and a little vibration. You won't believe. That's why they are running a test getter. That is why you see there today, they are very uncomfortable. Very, very uncomfortable. Black people, they are cradle of human development. The key to this world will hand over to us. That's why they later wrote the stories. They collected the key from us. They collected it. And it was your leaders who handed over it. The wicked ancestors. Just the same way, you saw your fold hand. Maybe you have you fold hand. You go to fold hand. And the land were collected from them. That's why today we are suffering. We don't have home advantage. We don't have anything. We don't have anything. We are just living in this world. The original purpose for mankind have not been realized by any black man. No matter the money you will have. At the time only you want, now I get money for natural, the rest are suffering. Your riches is useless. At least let 5% be suffering. As a result of they don't have strength to work. Those that nobody suffer in the village. Let's say in the 60s, let's say 50 something, 40 something. If you have children, your children they are hardworking. They can go to farm. That was why male child became now important, because male child, you know, some of them they are powerful. But the time came, we begin to see breadwinner in most families. Up to today, 80% of the people abroad today were helped by women. They find out that this thing they have now, if I sell and go reach me to help my brother. But the men, they are bola, they don't use them to help anybody. They don't use them. Some women today, they can last 8 hours in the bed. They can last 8 hours in the bed. But they cannot last for 1 hour in marriage or relationship. That's how the whole thing has been turned upside down. I know you get to change along with changes. Now don't become a chameleon that change in every color. Like me now, I'm with my normal self. I'm just doing my normal thing, normal disobedience, you know. That's why at times I'm looking, just the same way that also said, fake story. He raised up somebody from the dead. I call it fake story. If I don't did it, what the God of ancestors that did. Just when anybody then we come. Now he said we're not looking for where people die. Me, I'm looking for where they're disobedient. I'm looking for where they're civil disobedient. That's why if you have problem now, you can't come and I can't help you disobey. What I know how to do best. That's my calling. But obeying the law and order, that you obey law, I'm talking about civil. When it becomes the other side, I obey law 100%. But if you want to work with me outside, Lord, I'm going to insult you no matter who you are, even though you are a chief judge. It's something I can defend tomorrow. I will not allow you to use what I know to oppress me. I will not allow it. But a lot of people allow it. Before you know about it, just first year you slap. For what you never do, now, because it is not on his duty for him to slap you. Do something that will make him feel, well, yes, this thing where I do so not good. Are you the person of Balibia? No, I'm not talking about Africa. I will not go do more. They will still going to kill you through it. Now we see they run everywhere, but you don't get that kind of strength. Now the reason why we do some certain things we do, so that to create a enabling environment for all our people. If you watch everything that's happening today, our African leader, they are accepted this we being under them. That's why AU today, we have not taken any good decision from AU. Who have asked Africa to turn into AU, two-letter word? It's supposed to be an Organization of African Unity, OAU. They later turned it to AU, just the same way as EU. Tell me one particular thing. AU, they went for summit and Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. That they were not talking about hygiene or talking about human development. They have never had such a meeting. Even in AU in Addis Ababa, they've already raised how many minutes silent for Buhari. Queen have already also sent its condolence. But they look at it, okay, now look how we go to do it. It do happen, please. You don't need to announce that again. We got to make sure the continuation of the region continue. That was why they gave us Buhari. And Una the Kanu, His Excellency, know about it. They no shout, he say. Did you believe? Ultimately, most of you don't still believe. Now, how we go to have a better society? You don't believe about what's happening. You don't know about what's happening in your government. If you know about it, begin to talk about it. All those things are needed. Now, God is waiting for you to criticize. Say, this thing, I don't already know, say it's not good. Before it will act. It is energy. Energy. You give your energy. This one gave vibration. This one gave frequency. God will calculate it for you and ratio it automatically. If we are mad to you to have your freedom, have your freedom. Our mother goddess, our queen mother, our ancestors have already fought. The key they collected is already with us. Who want to believe this one? Not be juju be that. Do we know where you are? I know you won't believe. Because we want to see somebody will not be a bed, just sky go just open. I'll begin to talk like Jesus. I've collected the key again. The key is with us as we speak. You don't know the reason why I'm always coming out, trying to encourage us, scold us at times. My scolding for you is likeness. What about the people that doesn't speak or whatsoever no day you? I'm telling you what's happening. I'm scolding you so that you go and think about it. Who God love it change ties. What it takes in discipline. The love I have for you is so massive. I want to see you in the next life. I want to see you in transition to global greatness. I want to see you when everything become normal again. I want to see you when everybody sharing testimony. Look at what happened so and so year like this. You will now become a part and parcel of it. That was why I pre-informed you ahead about the negative energy that these people is carrying. Have you ever seen Yoruba carry musicians, bro? Yoruba have musicians. Igbo people have good musicians. Have you ever seen that they call to UK and be doing tour? I think I've not seen anyone. They might be doing it, let me not lie. But it is not as common as the one of a Doyle. Yoruba, they have a life they are fighting for. Igbo, they have life they are fighting for. The only people that doesn't have what they are fighting for are the Benin and then suffer pass. Have you ever seen any Yoruba with mark here? You see them for road. Any Yoruba, I don't say some of them. They always, they use a dotted the cover, but it's not much. But who is getting the award in all this thing? They're not the things for Russia, our people. Igbo people. If you see them come out in Europe, they are going for protest. But yet they don't have a kingdom. But all those brainless, kingdomless people that feel they have a kingdom, they're always parabolating everywhere. No wonder the English people will always say empty vessel make the largest noise. The only time you see Igbo people, they are fighting for Biafra. Let Biafra be restored today. Edo alien, they will start buying land. Any dotogbe. You will see them. I know they are going to start using a Mecca name. Chinedu, Chuku, the name to start buying land. If you not see them, collect that land from them. Because they never supported you in your struggle one day. They are Oyemugboe or Oyemugboe. That's what they are. Have you ever seen Yoruba doing roadshow? Because they have problems. They need freedom. But our own, they don't need. They don't need. That's why you see them massively. And they are coming to come and exploit your money. They are not doing the song right now. They are criticizing government. They don't criticize government. Have you ever one day hear any of them sang, say, at least if not they're not using sing. Everything is good for them. So I will order that trap. Don't imitate these people. Some Benin people, they are already on top condemnation. And mind you, they are slaves. Their master is who are dictate for them. Anything their master says what they do. So don't mind them. Do your own. If you know say you are not slave, learn to exempt yourself from this alien. Otherwise, they are going to put you in a state of cardiac of trouble. That's what they are going to put you. They don't even know what they want. All we know that they don't know that I say boy. That's why the most consuming people today that are going to die ignorantly are some Benin alien. Because they don't want to know. If I were to be a musician, I will research the government through my music. Oh, what we say? Look at Idris. Then Idris not to fix by Obaseki because our ancestors give Idris a kidney problem. Then not the one Obaseki would have not be sick. Idris were doing well right from town. After they might have given him some paje. He won't can do anyhow. Oh yeah, me no hear Idris. Idris were punished by the God of our ancestors. Because if ancestors bring person come and say, don't try it. If you want people that are Obaseki, all of them, they are dead. Most of them, they are in a state of cardiac trouble. Most of them today, they are still in a state of resonantia magnetica. Most of them, they are in a chaotic and aquatic state. Most of them, they are in a state of Holland Baloo. Most of them, they are in a state of political jeopardy. As we speak, some died. That's why if you go to go and make up your mind tomorrow, you have tried to fly in the night and it's not working. You want to do all that side. You must die. So that's why you have to be careful because I come with truth. Now truth I carry come. I'm not here to deceive anybody. If you say me my truth, keep me my dear, you are going to hey man. You will be you will be in a state of Halloween. A state of horror. A state of where we are. That's where you are going to be. So for us to leave this very state of categorical species, my dear attention, I can without simply. If not, you have a lot of muscular belief in your head. We are like miracle that is going somewhere to go and happen. So we know the look face. If you think, my dear, oh man, where we marry your one, we don't die hating many. What book they cannot sustain the test of time. They are finished. Their reign is gone. God wants to take over. Our ancestors want to place our lives the way God showed it to them. He want to take over. See some people. In Jesus' name. In Jesus' name. Come to Europe. If you are in Europe, you are still saying Jesus, there's something wrong with you. There's some die to say, no. Now, check how many Oyibo they talking. Or can somebody go and be praying in the name of Illuminati? Amen. Now, so that will be for some people. Tell me just now, can you so you will tell up so but they projected it to Africa, made for useless our lives. And today we are useless, we are very happy. The only people that find out, even when they are useless, they give testimony for their stupidity. And their nonsensical behavior. They give testimony for their idiocy. Even when they make fallacy. Oh, Gayo. That's what they do. Look at the white folks. Or now they are living their lives. So let's begin to imitate good things. Let us begin to imitate good things. Look at common food from our time that time. Now, people were having yam. It is even now, self, you can proudly say you went to go and buy Satan Akpu. I think they tag it to Igbo people now. People do not practice it. They feel that it's a poor man food. And this is the one of the best swallow women like pass. Me awaje Nigeria iwa de Satan awaje. Me like egbe. Me like eseba. But those days is made for people that are useless. They can't give one Satana. Some people want to buy that year. Then they had the ban. And it's one of the best food. We are why are yogi, my dear. So why am I bringing all this into our notification today? Let us know who we are. The very day you know who you are, then you can now best start fighting to achieve that person God has made it to be. A lot of us today will never still believe that we were made the image of God and after his likeness. We were making the image of God after his likeness. We believe that we are in this life for just a mistake. Now begin to check out your urine. At times, look at yourself in the mirror. Nobody is like you as far as this world is concerned. You are unique. Unique creature now you be. Put value on yourself. Let nobody begin to take you as a second-class citizen. You are citizen in wherever place you go. The Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so it is. We brass, the way we think, our mentality is too low. That's why we believe whatever thing that comes, that's why it is good you follow up this page. Not to come and make us okay, but you must get one or two things. Our word may convenience you. What the truth does, the truth is bitter. If first of all inconvenience you, first of all make you miserable before it make you okay. Narrow is the road, is the gate that lead to heaven, and broad is the way that lead to hell. That narrowness in another form, if you are going to use it in activism, a sophisticated word. People want you to praise them. Ah, or ima, no kauka wiko wangere. No guy worry ne, or wiko na the edema. Better you don't just go there. But our God of our ancestors have promised to cleanse as many who will come to them with their real heart. You have to start doing sober reflection by now. You have to stand up by now and say no to this nonsense. If not, my brother, all the people shouting Jesus, you know the Bible, why they not dream? How did I know about it? How did I know about it up to today? They themselves that shouting Jesus, why they don't know? If they really have the Spirit of God. Because there is no spirit there. God is not with them. Now God they with. There's a way God give you conviction over something. It will hang. There are some decisions you take, God will just say amen. Or go man, you to become Aradite. That's what happened in the book of Daniel 3 verse 14. Instantly. You know, let's assume Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were standing. 3 of them were in their own incarceration. Spiritually, they were incarcerated. Physically, they were incarcerated. In their mind, they were incarcerated. They don't talk to each other. Say, how come all of them, they were saying no at the same time? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, are you saying you are not going to bow down to this gravy image I've set up? They said, oh, ye king, we are not careful in this matter. Even though the God that we serve refused to save us, we will not bow down. If he saves us, good, but if he doesn't save us, we will not bow down. All of them were speaking the same time. They were not saying, well, no, same time. There are people today now. If you also go and watch their program or just call some of our allies, they are going to preach the same message to you about climate change, but from a different perspective. If you call some of our allies now, they have not watched this program, just ask them questions. They will explain to you 70% of what I've said right now, but in different sentences. That's what spirit does. There's a conviction that comes. It plants it in your heart. What is that? You are programmed to call evil evil. That's what we does. That is what we does. And that's how life look like. That's when a lot of people call me Mazi Kanu of those days. Why? Because if you tell what Unadi Kanu have criticized, watch his video and watch my video, you will see the hunger. You could see the insult. You could see laying curse on our leaders. And you are fighting freedom. You are not laying curse on our leaders. My dear, you are not a real freedom fighter. You are a coward. Are you a boba? Are you a buzzer? Antonio Guterres, oh, the Secretary General of UN, if not that's why yes, our climate change. You know. Look at what happened in Afghanistan. The same Antonio Guterres, we were having problem we cannot eat in Nigeria. Antonio Guterres, he from Portugal, honor Fiseyao, immediately. Anything ever happened for Afghanistan, he donated billions of dollars to them already with food. Now, waiting we do these people. But they brought out injection. The people that never want to give you comida, moje, food, comida, you collected injection from them. Why? Because you are afraid. You are afraid. Where was the Christ in you? Christ go travel. A friend of mine were telling me how one of their pastors in Church of God Mission came to the church and told them that so and so Sunday like this is going to come with daughters for the injection. He said that very day no go church. Say, who is this very man to come and tell me about this very thing? No, a church man there. He did not go. So the decision we are left for every one of us to take. But I was here to help you disobey. Today I'm interested that every one of us stay alive. Today I'm interested that today I'm still very interested that God Almighty will save you. But come with a sincere heart to Him. Maybe on a very good old dream, you dream and see the God of our ancestors. Tell you, imagine, you will do it and your life is gone. These people, they want to cast out a spirit that is inside of you. They want to cast it as demon. And you are original made from God. John 4 verse 24. Our God is a spirit. So you were created with extra spirit. The contour marriage spirit will become bad thing. There is nothing in this life that doesn't have negative side. It all depends on who you can go kill yourself with. That very woman, so that wanted to poison that very boy. He also have another heart in doing good. Maybe might have also saved person. Look at him, wanted to kill because he give himself for devil to be used. Now, wait till you and the guy they drag. Maybe okay, cheat on you. But God, the reason why we do some certain preaching, a lot of you does not understand. Is to de-escalate the hunger in a lot of people's hearts. Because the Bible said, because it said the heart of men are desperately wicked. Very, very wicked. Now, at the time you hear it, so now God permit this thing. I know keep person again. You go to de-escalate with it in your mind. Not be say we want me you go do them or you must do them. There are people that are so hungry today. They have made a vow, say if they ever see their husband see this thing, they want to kill him. Maybe you are going to become a murderer and your children will become a vagabond. If you kill any man, they can't see him for oracle or whatever. Maybe you are not going to have peace. Not a person never see for this life before. A time will come, a lot of you will understand the reason why I preach out on certain preaching here. Look at the other day, I think in Benin City now, a guy, they say if whether if I get wife before, I don't know what happened to her. The message go around now. The woman stabbed the guy for neck. Maybe the woman now, the guy found out say the woman they follow another man. Maybe with the love we get for her, he couldn't resist it. Now the woman did do bad. Now the woman still killed the man. Now, how do you think that woman's life is going to look like? If somebody have advised him, advise her, please, oh, if your husband catch you cheating, if he slap you, run, go house. Hold on. No stab him or you not go here. He go say, if you do me anything, I'm going to go your own home. That's the pretty love people have today to, you know. There are problems we can avoid. You cannot watch this very program commit crime. Waiting. We tell you ahead of time. You are supposed to be a wife, not a knife. Most women today, 80% are knives. Knife in the spirit. Once your husband do this thing, yeah, boy, and they do where you want that to say, no matter whatever thing they are going through, there are people in their life who you never one day go to bed. Hunger is this man towards a partner. But a man so they sleep every day by day. We are my tie or me. He or me ya tamage in or my one on big kind. You meet that one love? A love in it. But the energy and vibration is changing. Woman change a fiang book and boy. A fiang begidi. We don't need all those kind of wickedness again. If it is love, let it be love. If it is hatred, let it be hatred. I'm a very loving person. I tolerate issues that are nothing to do with our societal problems. You can do me something, I just look you, on me. But don't come and spoil the community for us. Then I have a problem with you. There are most of our leaders, so then I will never mention their name because money way, those say money we deal with them, we say 10 million naira. But there are people that kill it. One, the palace. And the associate. Come and tell me their measure on ground for the state to go forward. Right from first about to the last about. But because you are stupid, You feel they are doing well. Please let be ending it there. God bless and every one of you. God will bless you all in a hurry. Let us be ending it here. I don't want this video to be too long. I remain your beloved brother, Comrade Newton, the Bishop of Activism, the hero for democracy, ambassador for good governance, the CEO of civil disobedience worldwide, Baba Udu. Please, you can reach us if you want to communicate with us. Maybe for counseling or you want to know more things about yourself. Call us in number +34 631 056 284. Our telephone number +34 631 056 284. You can also follow us or subscribe to our YouTube channel, IAICP TV. It's our YouTube channel. IAICP TV is our YouTube channel. IAICP TV. You space the TV, then a capital letter. It's our YouTube channel. You can subscribe so that if you couldn't see our notification in Facebook, you can always go to YouTube and watch our video maybe later in the night. Because after this very video, we do uploading. We are not uploading it because we want to count viewer. At least, if 500 good people watch your video and they have a change of heart, it is better than 10 million watch it and it's not making any impact. That each of the video we do is always made for soul winning, to change people's perception, to change people's ideology towards life, to discolonize their mind from doing evil. That's why one of the platforms you will come, you must learn something maritally, politically you must learn, religiously you must learn. Your day-to-day life, you need some of our videos. We don't instigate violence. What we do everything that will bring down violence in our society. That's why this jealousy that women has, men, please let's take it easy. If you go use anger to start person now, you feel they do one. After any event you do, what about this person come down and slap him? It is not even too good to even slap any person. Any person that will even provoke you to make sure you beat him, that person they run from him. He wants you to go to jail. Particularly now, you see people are dying anyhow. I think there's a guy that said one small Nigerian boy now, they say 22 years. He's slumped in the stage. And this thing is common now. And one thing people are not really asking, is these people, did they take injection? Let's be asking questions. Or they've been able to know already, say, the NRA, whatever, VID, if they affect people. Now let we blood the one cover up. Let's always ask. So that we know how to follow up. All those things they lead to all those things where they see so. 100% contributing. Okay, but what we are angry, we are monitors drugs. Even a lot of sport now that they do, they'll just for they go down. But media will never talk about it like this very thing. They will not talk about it. So do have a nice day, everyone, till I come across your way again. From me to you, remain blessed. Ciao.